Preview.
Ever hear the same life's not fair? It's like nobody cares. Yeah, wipe up your tears. You've been going through this thing for years.
Good night, ladies, gentlemen, guys, and girls of the viewership. Welcome to a brand new episode of Tech Tuesdays. And today it is all about the PlayStation 4. We are going to be talking about the PlayStation 4. Should you get the PlayStation 4 in 2021? Should you buy the PlayStation 4 now in Trinidad and Tobago? So guys, before we begin, I would just like to thank our sponsors, God's Gift Technologies, God's Gift Production, and also Stories with Steve-O Gaming. This would not be possible without their support. You guys can check them out if you'd like, and let's get into it. So the first thing, I know most of you guys already know about the PlayStation 4. It's a very popular console, and I don't want to bombard you guys with the things that you already know. You already know how it looks. There are three types of PlayStation 4. There is the original PlayStation 4, there's the slim model, and then there's the pro model. They are all at varying prices. I know you can get the regular model pretty cheap right now. You can get the regular model for around $2,000, $1,800 TT dollars. So if you're looking to get one, you probably should get that model if that's within your budget. If you're looking for, I know some people like this stuff brand new, so I've seen some places selling it brand new for like $3,400. I think that is the slim model, and it comes with 1 terabyte of storage. That's the price I've been seeing it going for. And then also, obviously, if you want to go above that, there's the pro model, which will be the most expensive model, but that model is the closest to the PS5. It's not the PS5, and it's not that much of a bump. From the research that I've done, it's not that much of a bump in specs, but it is the closest to the PS5 that you'll get right now. So it's up to you which one you want to buy. I am a proponent, obviously. Like me, I already have a gaming PC and I have an Xbox One. So if I'm getting one, I obviously would go for the cheapest model, which would be the original one. I know the original one has some problems with a loud fan. I've been doing my research and I've seen that a lot of people complain about the fan. They say that the fan is really loud and it makes a lot of noise and yada yada. So bear that in mind. But for me, it doesn't really matter. Most of the time I'm gaming with headphones on anyway, so the fan noise doesn't make a difference to me. That being said, let's jump right into it. And for the purpose of my review, I was able to borrow my friend's slim model. Shout out to Justin. Thank you very much for lending me your PlayStation and allowing me to do this review. And what I would say is the PlayStation is different from the Xbox. Now, I know a lot of people like to compare which one is better, whether the PlayStation is better or the Xbox is better. To me, they are just fundamentally different. They're not the same. Like the controller feels different, the games play differently. They are two different platforms. Yes, they are both consoles, but they are two different platforms. And the reason that I say that is because people who generally play Xbox, they have a difficult time going over to the PlayStation. For me personally, I don't find that's a bigger jump because originally I had a PlayStation 3 and then I got an Xbox One, so my hand kind of conformed to both of them, but most players have difficulty going across from the two buttons at the side to one on top, one below. It's really a matter of preference. You can use either one. That being said, design wise, which one I prefer, I really don't have a preference. I like the PlayStation that my friend lent me. Is a black PlayStation. When I had it in my living room, it fit ergonomically, according to my mother. Yeah, my mother would say it fit with the economics of the room. So the black TV, the black speaker, the black DVD player, and then there's the black PlayStation. If I was to place my Xbox One there, it would look out of place. It wouldn't really look out of place, but it would draw the most attention because my Xbox One is white, and also the design is kind of bigger than the PlayStation. Now I like the PlayStation Slim because the PlayStation Slim was able to fit. It actually fit like right below the stand of my TV, so it looked really nice in the stand and fitting right below. But in terms of actual design, I would lean closer to the Xbox. Now, that's not to say that my Xbox One S has one big design flaw, which I hate. I don't really hate, but it's annoyance. It is annoying because it has a big fan on top. So that means automatically you can't rest anything on top of the Xbox One S because you'll be blocking that humongous fan on top. With the PlayStation, however, because there's no big fan on top, you could rest stuff on top. And I think I have to give Sony props because they actually took their time and designed the PlayStation. They actually made indentations around the PlayStation so that you can't easily block the fan. So there's an indentation in front, so even if you block the sides, there's actually like about 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters worth of space that air could actually pass through, which is a really cool design. On the slim model, there's 2 front USB ports and there's none in the back. I find Sony could have put a USB port in the back, at least one, but again, that's design choice. In terms of the Xbox One S versus the Super Slim, the Slim, I don't know why I'm saying Super Slim. The Slim actually gets its name Slim. It's much lighter than the Xbox One S, and it's actually, in terms of height, two of them placed next to each other, the Slim is actually a lower profile when you rest it on top of this, which is kudos to Sony. So let's talk about the exclusives, the PlayStation 4 exclusives. And the PlayStation 4 has some great exclusives. The PlayStation 4 has Uncharted and Spider-Man. Those are the two that I was able to play. And they are some great games. I can't exaggerate enough how great those games are. I think that for Spider-Man specifically, Sony has put so much thought into Spider-Man, and the city of New York looks so amazing on that game. Uncharted is another game that they put so much thought into. I mean, the scenes in Uncharted are beautiful. It looks like actual landscapes, and I really appreciate Sony for putting so much thought into those games. And I would recommend the PlayStation 4 based on those exclusives alone. And also for Spider-Man, I played the older Spider-Man, but I know there's Miles Monroe, and from the previews that I have seen, it looks amazing. I must say it looks amazing. What I would say, however, is that with PlayStation Plus versus Xbox Ultimate, I prefer Xbox Ultimate. I have to say it. I think with PlayStation Plus, I was very disappointed with the amount of content that you get in PlayStation Plus versus Xbox Ultimate. Xbox Ultimate is a way more advanced platform. You get way more games, you get way more current titles, you get the ability to play on your PC, you also get the ability to play from your phone. once you have the Xbox app on your phone and your Xbox on, you get to stream from it. I don't know if PlayStation has it, but I must mention that I think the PlayStation Plus app could be better. However, what I would say is that PlayStation has the ability to view someone else's game. And for us that have a gaming company, or someone who may be having trouble to beat a level and you want to see how your friend beat it, you can actually just view their game while they're playing and get tips, like actually see the tips while they're playing, which is a very cool feature which I am envious that Xbox did not implement. But on the topic of the PlayStation, I think that the PlayStation is the Apple of the gaming world. And that being said, is that the main menu in the PlayStation is much nicer than the main menu of the Xbox. The Xbox main menu is functional. You use it to click games and you use it to go to the store. But it's not something that you want to be in. The PlayStation main menu actually makes you want to be in the PlayStation. I love the ambient music. I love all the graphical stuff that Sony has put into the main menu, and it feels warm and welcoming. The Xbox One does not feel warm and welcoming. I must say that the PlayStation, I wouldn't say kid friendly, because I as an adult can appreciate what Sony has done for the main menu, and I think it's brilliantly done. I like how everything is laid out. It's user friendly and it's warm. The Microsoft main menu, it's functional, and I think if you're looking to get a console, you should get the PlayStation 4, but as I've said, you should get the original PlayStation 4. I would advocate that you get the original PlayStation 4 at a price somewhere between $1,600 TT to $2,400 TT. I think that's the sweet spot for a used PlayStation 4. I would recommend that you get that version, because most likely in a year or 2 years you would be upgrading to the PS5. So it doesn't make sense to get a Pro model or the Slim model here unless you really have the money and you want the Slim model to fit somewhere. But I would recommend that you get the big bulkier one. Like I said earlier, it has problems with the fan, and the fan is really loud, so bear that in mind. But the PlayStation 4 is a great console, even for this year. It's still, most of the latest titles are still, they still make versions for the PlayStation 4, so it's still a great console to get, and you should definitely get one. But thank you guys for watching this video. This is Tech Tuesdays. I thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. If you made it to the end of this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps us and we really appreciate it. We have Game Thursdays coming up, so if you want to watch a video on that. But remember guys, we love you and thank you so much for watching this video. Peace, and see you in the next one.